Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So as the season of application, I'm bringing another school your way. That's Toulouse School of Management. I have my laptop here with me and I'm going to share my screen so that we can look at the courses, the application period and the timeline. So today being the February 26th, the application is already open for some of the courses here and it's going to be like a 1 month period. So that's why I have to bring this video now so that if you're interested, you check it out and hopefully see what aligns with your interest. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Nsongra Really. I'm living in France. I'm a Nigerian living in France and I share content on master's application live as international students in France. I do vlog and share useful content. So it's the kind of things that you might have interest in. Don't hesitate to join the community by liking, sharing the video and subscribing. Okay, so let's get right into this video. I don't want to waste your precious time, okay? Okay, so like I mentioned, I'm just going to go straight into it. So we see here the TSM, that's Toulouse School of Management application period for 2024-2025, and we see like applying for full-time program and what you like to apply is in one section here. Then we have here people that are living in France, people that are in Europe and outside France. So depending on which one is your category, you have different ways of applying. So let's look at first of all bachelors of science in global management. For example, if you're in France or in Europe, your application period is like it started since like January 17th and it's going to end in March 14th for people living in France or in Europe. But if you're outside Europe, it started as well during that time period, but you have like different like platforms to register. For people outside Europe, they use eCandidatures, and the people in France they use Parcoursup to like apply. I'm just going to move directly to master's first year. The master's first year, if you're in France, it's still the same thing as the other one, but this time around you use like Mon Master National platform, and this one they are starting in February 26th for this particular one to March 24th. It's the same thing for people living outside Europe, but the people living outside Europe, they are going to use eCandidatures platform. We are going to see how to use the eCandidatures platform, how to open an account. So please watch this video to the end so you won't miss out on anything, because I'm going to show you guys how to use the eCandidatures, how to like create your accounts and log in and do different things. So I'm going to show you people, so don't go. So master's first year for another course. This one is marketing innovation. You see, it's still, this one is totally for eCandidatures for people wherever you are living. And the second year for these different some courses and doctoral programs. So you have all this here. I'm going to put this link in the description so you see it. Okay, so going to all the courses, if you want to see all the courses here, you have this website. They can see all the program portfolio. So first of all, when you see bachelor's in management, for example, you see FR here, it shows that the course will be taught in French. So if you don't speak French, then I won't advise you to go for this program. For people that are coming from a French speaking country, or you are fluent in French, so you can go for this program. So you have like different bachelor in management program and the different track. You have one in human resource management, bank and finance, insurance, different things, and some of them has apprenticeship contracts. Like I mentioned in one of my videos that some apprenticeship contract you can do it at different levels. You can do it at bachelor's, you can do it at your master 1, master 2, master spécialisé, like n'importe quoi. You can do it at any other level. So even for the bachelor's, you can still do it. And so let's go for the one that's speaking in English, because that's the one that's you're interested in. So this one is Bachelor of Science in Global Management, and we see a BSc one, like first year, second year, third year. So you see, you can apply for any of the levels there. We're not going to look at the requirements. I'm going to put this link, you can check them out. And then you see for the one in law and management bachelor's one, you see it, but this ones are in French, so be careful. Then we have one here that is in French and English. When it's in French and English, sometimes it's like some of the courses they teach in French, some of the courses they teach in English. So some could be mandatory or not mandatory. So you can check all this on the school's website. And then coming to the master's program, you see all the masters, business administration, but these ones are teaching in French. Remember what I said, look at this place. You see if it's FR or EN. That's how you know if they're teaching in French and English. So you have this one, track in finance, they're teaching in English, corporate finance, they're all in English at the different levels, either M2 or M1. So you have that one. And they have one in masters in human resource management. You see the ones in marketing, and these ones are in French. Be careful, like I mentioned. Then strategic management, we have in business management, law and business management. They have PhD, doctoral programs. They have doctoral programs. So anyone, they have one in international management, accounting, and other stuff. So I'm just going to take one of it and we see the portfolio. This one in international, no, this one is international management. So let's look at the one international management. So international management, you come here, you see the overview of the program. It tells you required level of entry, it tells you different things. If it's like a double degree where you are going to have the program, the start date, the end date. Teaching language, like I mentioned, is in English. And then program in person, is not online, duration 2 years. Then it shows you all the accreditation that the program has. So you see it has different administration accreditation. It has like diplôme national de master contrôle par l'État. So you see that France, compétence, certification enregistrée au RNCP. Like you just see all these different certifications that it has. And I think you can also make use of these different points when you are talking about like in your statement of purpose. You can say, for example, I'd like to apply for this program because it's been ranked number 2 by ED Université for Commerce International and Management. Like, you can use that as one of the motivations that you want to like apply for this school. This is just an example anyways. Okay, come here, you see like the program, this thing is 60 credits. Shows you the accreditation again and the number of hours, and if you need to do apprenticeship, like for people that want to do apprenticeship for the program. And then you see the admissions here. It shows you like the capacity of persons they want to receive. I talked about this thing of the capacity, that they normally have like quota or capacity of persons they want to receive. So here they say capacity to receive is 50 students. So that's why sometimes the competition is high, because in these 50 students, it's not just going to be people from that that different peoples in the whole world that maybe they're interested in this program. And admission rate 27%. Number of nationalities, like based on their past experiences or past history, is 20. So there are a lot of internationals that come study this program. Average age is always within 23 years. And it shows you different things, reasons to apply, prerequisites when you want to apply. And the ones that really interest us for this video is the application. So see, for the application, calendar 2024-2025, application period is from February 26th and closing application is March 24th. And before you now get a confirmation of your admission, it's going to be in June 1st. So it needs a lot of waiting time. But I don't know, but I'm assuming maybe during the time of this waiting, you get to know if you have been rejected. For people that are rejected, you'll get to know, or if they're invited for interview. This is just my own assumption, but don't hesitate to email them on that if you have any question. So let's go to the other part I refer to, that's using eCandidatures. For people that have to use eCandidatures, that's if you're living outside Europe, or if you're living in Europe for some courses that requires you to use eCandidatures. So when you come to eCandidatures, first of all, as new persons that just come in, you want to create an account, you have to click here on create on compte. You can come here and change your thing to English. So let's try change to English. So once you click on the English flag, it allows you to see everything in English. So you see create account. When you click on create account, you see account creation, you see your surname, first name, email address confirmation. And once you save, you're going to receive an email with your login details. You're not the ones to create your login details for this school. I've tried it because I'm working with somebody for this school. Remember, I said I offer these services. So they're going to send you an email with your login details, and with that login details, you now use it to log in. Like after you have verify your email address, you now log in. So we have a login here already. So you log in, and then once you log in, you see like you're welcome, like the home page. So you now come here to personal info, and then you now start filling your personal info. You fill your address. Then this back color rate is like your high school, where you went to high school. You see everything here. And then, but if you're like maybe a student from the TSM school, you can now put your internal curriculum, like what you already studied in the school. But if not, you don't have to worry yourself. For people that are coming outside, like it's your first time applying to the school, you use external course. And in external course, you now listing all the different years that you study, because they said please indicate below the course taken outside of Toulouse Capitole or Science Po Toulouse, including the current year. So if you have 4 years you studied, you include the different 4 years, and you always choose license. That's like license, like bachelor's. So you always choose that, and then you just describe. For me, in this description, I just feel like I can just put some of the courses that you taught during that year, either 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level. You fill it, and the year that it was. For example, if you finish, let's say in 2019, for example, so I start with 2019, that's my final year. Then I'm now put 2018, that was 300 level. I'll put 2017, 2016, that was when I finished 100 level, for example. And then on the job training, so it's not mandatory for you to put. They said to supplement your file, you may wish to provide details of your business training courses. That's if you're undergoing any training in your job stuff that can help assess your application, but it's not mandatory. And then you come into professional experiences for people that have professional experiences, and then you just click on new professional experiences. You click on new professional experiences. You now add the year, the title, the duration, employer or organization, that's the name of your company that you worked at, and then you can just describe. For example, I was doing project management. I can say served as a project manager for a particular project, or you're doing data analysis as a data analysis for the distinct department, that kind of stuff. Just a brief description of what you're doing. And then you now come here to application. The application is now where you are going to select like the course you want to apply for. So let's select, when you click application, it gives you the list of different courses. And then for us, we're looking at international management. So international management is this management et commerce international. So you click there and it selects masters, and then you see you have M1 for the international management, M2 depending on which one, and you can see the application date here as well and the application period. So for the one we are looking for, international management, is from 26th of February to 24th of March, and we want to go for the first year. So you now select it. But as of when I'm doing this video, it has not yet been open. So but by the time you do your own, it will have been open, because that's when I'm going to upload this video. So you say right now I can't apply because the deadline has passed. That's because it has not yet been open. That was the previous seat has passed. But by 26th February or after 26th February, this is going to be open and you can apply, because you have here the date of the application. So anyways, that's actually it for this school, and you can apply the same thing. I'm just taking this course to show you example of how you can apply or how you can go about your application. So I hope that with wisdom you are going to apply this to the different courses you want to do here, either in finance or whatsoever one. But that's how you go about it, and it's very straightforward. So right now I can't tell you exactly like how the statement of purpose is and everything, but the document you should just have in mind are the normal document that I've mentioned that you need when you want to study abroad. Like I've made the video on that. International passport, I have to reference in mind. In some schools they want you to upload the reference letters yourself. In some other schools they will need you to send an email to your referee, or they'll send an email to your referees and they'll be the ones to upload it themselves. And in some of those kind of things, if your referees are not responding to that email the school sent to them, your application will not be considered, because it's considered incomplete. So take note of this kind of things, okay? So that is it for this application. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you can do it yourself. But if you cannot and you just need like more support, either you can schedule a 30-minute session with me and ask your question. We go through it together during that 30-minute session, or you can register for the full session and we go through it together. But just know that you're going to work together to do this, because you always have interviews. I need to be prepared for all those interviews. Anyways, thanks for watching this video up to this point. I'll keep bringing more your way, and see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye.
I feel like I'm living luxury.